Last session we picked up immediately after Maeve is kicked out of her home by her father. Um, in which all of you decided to have a little sleepover at the city hall. You met some of your fellow new hire investigative enforcers who questioned you a little about how you got started, while Maeve spent the night at your lieutenant's home in Valheim. And so, um, after that, you woke up to some pretty interesting news pertaining to a possible attack that happened in Fettle, in which all of you made such an effort to get to the bottom of it, only to find out, oh, this man is fully elvish and he's like 200 years old. So uh, there's that. Then you guys decided to go your separate ways, with Mavrin and Tanji going to explore some dangerous territories in their home district of Talon, while Kadani and Matthew showed the princess around Fiddle, and Drench also staying behind Fiddle, and then Falcon just getting their stuff from, yeah, the city hall. Um, in which you all finally met up back at the docks, where the captain commenced the send off ceremony for those who were lost at sea the last time you guys were on the sea, as well as seeing all the new improvements done over the past few days, with more sails to make the boat go faster, some more attachments to make the boat look a little more formidable. You guys have more ballistas now, so that's fun. Um, and yeah, so we were sent off at the captain's word, saying, "Toss the colors to the rest of her crew." And we embarked on our journey to assemble Rayla's crown. Okay, so here we are. Here we are. This is a little bit later in the evening. You guys have, maybe congregated with some of the other sailors, of the other crew members that you were fond of from your last adventure, um, consuming a delicious dinner from Sweetie. And now you guys are residing in your cabins, or galley, if you will. All of you are in the same room, in that sort of hammock bunk bed situation, and you hear a bit of a rustling happening. It's like it's pretty intense. The sound coming from Tanji's belongings. And with that rustling, as you kind of perk your ears up more, you hear tiny little growls as well coming from it. What do you do?
I'm awake. It woke me up in there.
Yeah, you guys are awake. It's not too late where you guys would have, fallen asleep.
I look at
Just
Maeve.
one now.
I forgot about that.
Are you going to tell me what the fuck it is? Yeah.
Can I be honest? I kind of just stuck a leaf of lettuce and piece of a rat in there earlier, and I haven't opened it yet.
But you knew. You knew what you were getting, right? You didn't just.
Oh, originally that was the intention until we happened to consider less than planned theft.
Do you know what it is?
It fits in that box.
Open the fucking box.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Uh,
And just to be sure, we all see and hear this, right?
Yes, we're
Yeah.
all in this.
You, and along with a couple other crew members as well, who may or may not be paying attention. Just depends on their prerogative.
Falcon's already got the battle axe in hand and is just staring.
Yeah, Maeve's got her daggers out, just kind of
I'm gonna set down the corkscrew, the bottle corks I was shaving, and go get the box.
Okay. Walk over to the box, and on the ground where it has been placed, it's been calm since you guys have conversed, but then starts to again start kind of little jumping, wrestling, more growling noises coming from it.
Just out of curiosity and safety, can I do like lean over and look towards the box and just do Eyes of the Grave to make sure this whatever is in there is not undead?
You can. You can also do an insight check if you want.
Okay.
Insight
Let's-
check on the box.
On
Does smell
the
like
box.
death.
It doesn't smell like
Insight. That's 22.
Ooh, jeez.
I know everything about this box. Just kidding.
Yes. Well, it is in fact in a wooden box with a couple of holes punched in the top of it. Not manufactured pretty well at all. But you get the impression that although the movement and the sounds are semi-frequent, they don't seem aggravated really at all.
Okay.
You definitely can feel that there's something living in there though, for sure.
Yeah. And if I try and peek over and in, Eyes of the Grave, any undead within 60 feet. You know the location of any undead within 60 from divination
Oh.
magic.
a box.
Maybe if I'm trying to peek in and see if I can see like a little glow. Of...
As he peeks in, I pull it away. Hang on, patience. I'm getting there.
You do not sense undead from the box.
Okay. I'm just making sure it is not.
Eye
Unnatural.
contact with Drench while trying to pick the lock on it.
Did you get a weird rat?
Didn't you
I
get
hope
enough
it's better
of-
than a rat. That was the point.
is it
Because
gonna
rats aren't
get-
allowed on this ship. And stares in
That
the
was-
direction of the kitchen.
I was gonna say, do you think it will have the same fate as your last pet?
You've never been a good pet.
It was
owner.
expensive, so I don't think it should.
Did you pay for it? Because
It
I
was
recall-
expensive, is the point. It was... That's the point. Just like some pearl bracelets would be expensive.
Open the box. Paint it.
I'm opening. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and open the box slowly and peeking.
What do they see? What do you see, and what do you do after?
As I open it up, and I suppose it's up to you if is it up to you or me if it's moving or what it's doing?
When you open the box, it seems to have calmed, and now there's a series of adoration whimperings.
Okay, this better not have the fate of the rat. And I'm gonna pick it up slowly, and I'm going to put it in concept art
Ooh.
as this thing comes out.
What is that?
I took inspiration from a.
Oh.
No.
This is
Ow.
the same exact noise Kadani is making.
It looks like a fluffy, like wyvern dog thing.
I know what it is.
I don't.
It's great.
Is it a bat or
It's not something from D&D.
It's
for sure.
perfect.
It's such a little baby.
it's ugly?
I mean,
You're ugly.
preferences.
No one likes redhead anyway.
There is-
Nothing like it.
It's got a little beak.
It has a certain type of charm. It does. But what is it?
I have no idea.
Okay, so do oh, go ahead.
I wasn't aware that Owlbell had different relative or species or the like.
I'm
Is
sorry.
it an owlbear?
It's better not to be
Owlbear?
out there.
I highly doubt it.
Make a. What do you want? What kind of check would this require?
Yeah.
This would be a nature check for you,
Oh.
Matthew.
Okay.
Can I make
Oh.
one as well?
I'll throw one.
Yeah, sure.
Can Kadani make a dexterity check to try to pet the
30, 30, 20.
Nope,
Yeah,
I
you could
am
definitely
too
try.
busy looking at it to pick up anything.
I have a natural 20 for 22.
I got it too.
Well, this is not an owl bear. I can tell you that. 1 second.
Kadani is going to try to
I
reach
knew it.
forward and pet the baby.
Solid choice.
Sorry, I'm scrolling.
I never thought that how similar they actually were to owlbear in
Well, it makes
imagery.
sense. We connected that pretty quick.
Yeah. Well, it makes sense. It's like the
It's
reverse of
cute.
it.
Owlbear belongs in both of the universes.
Kinda. Well, it's not an owlbear, but like the same principle almost.
Did you want it to be exactly what it looked like?
No, that was just visual inspiration.
Okay.
Yeah, we were going with more of you had that land origin, and it was still draconic.
Yeah, it's sort of like a mini dragon.
A
Baby fluffy
female
white
dragon.
Okay,
That's
Yep.
awesome.
so
Think toothless with fur.
Oh
This
my
is
that's
not
absolutely
Stevie.
fucking adorable.
anyone's sight.
Does it have? Is it like in the art where its front legs are
What
its wings,
is
or
that?
does it have four
Yes.
legs and wings?
It's a wyvern.
So
type.
cute.
Yes,
Wyvern.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a wyvern.
statistic
So
wise,
like
it's a drake. But visual wise, it's what's represented here.
It's a baby.
It's a baby.
It's a
so
baby.
Is it
Wait.
dangerous?
I hope so.
I mean,
That would make this exciting.
Dangerously cute.
you
Oh.
brought the baby on this mission.
Okay, and the rest of you let the princess join. Who's in? What? What?
I
Huh?
had no say over
Correction.
that.
No, none of us have any say in the matter of the princess being here. I believe we're all in accord that she shouldn't.
Can I look around? Is the princess nearby?
The princess is with you, although she.
Oh.
We
This
continue
bitch
the
should
streak.
not be here.
We continue the streak of just not caring where the fuck the princess is.
God, we are awful with spatial
She would have
awareness.
been. She would have been sleeping. She would have been sleeping.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
One minor W for this.
I just
tiny
kind
group.
of gently nudge Matthew and gesture towards her.
Okay, so we have a baby wyvern. And just to be clear, that wyvern is like dragon, but with 2 legs instead of 4. Yes? That's
take it.
pretty much.
I don't know.
What?
I'm gonna read all about him once I figure out where I can get a book on it.
So you understood that rats were not allowed on the ship. So you thought, let me
Yeah.
get a tiny.
I didn't pick it, to be fair. Remember, you were there. We didn't exactly have much selection choice.
Well, it needs a name.
We went to the pet store and you didn't bring us.
It was
Expensive.
dangerous.
It was expensive.
Are you saying that we are not rich enough to manage to buy anything there?
I'm saying last time I was in the shopping town with you, your kid threw all my money in a well.
Oh, well, it was rightfully
To be
deserved.
fair, you kind of deserved it.
You
Well,
guys
rightfully
start
so.
hearing a thump, thump, thump down the corridor as the door
I
opens.
put it back in the box.
And you see,
I thought he shoved it in his pants.
did I hear rat?
No rats here.
We
Oh,
were
and
talking
Tunji's
about them,
just
but
such
we
a
did not
rat.
see them.
They just call me Rat. It's
Everyone
He's
make
being
a
a-
deception check.
fucking hell.
I didn't lie. I said we were talking about them. We didn't
Like-
see one though.
Well, we're talking
I-
about Tanji's one.
Natural
said-
1 minus
he-
2, that's a negative 1!
He said, did somebody say rat?
Kadani rolled a 23.
I got a
For deception?
24.
Rolled a natural 1 minus 2 for a negative 1.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm gonna use my new boots.
Talking shit at lying. She's just there for intimidation factor, of which I don't think will work on that guy.
Not in this situation.
I mean, you're welcome to try. We just might
terrifies
die.
me.
Not when
He
there's a
terrifies
rat on the topic.
Yeah, Sweetie is a burly crocodilian. For sure.
How did he
Oh, right.
hear us? He has no ears.
We have ears.
He does.
He
Doing bad ears.
his teeth has been like snarled when he asked that question. He's kind of been breathing heavily with this mean mug, and then he kind of narrows his eyes, and then you see like steam come out of his like nostrils. Like at least that's what it feels like from just the aura that's around him. And then he just turns around, and slams the door.
Someone put a
As,
lock on that door.
Have a nice
As he-
night.
As he turns away, blows smoke.
Mia.
Yes.
So just make sure. Would Matthew understand that this is a drake or a dragon? And a related question: what's the kind of history of dragons in this world?
Oh,
do-
dragons fully exist in this world.
Okay,
You'll
yeah,
hear
then.
more
yeah.
about you'll hear more about that in a certain province's backstory. In a certain province's little summary. But yes, they do exist. Creatures in general, like the traditional D&D creatures, do exist in this world. So yeah, I mean, it just depends on how you feel Matthew would like actually have knowledge on dragons and drakes being from where he's from and his background.
I doubt it haven't encountered any, that's for sure. Maybe seen trophy of like
Hmm.
drakes posted somewhere. But okay. Wanted to make sure since I wasn't sure if they had been extinct or something the like. But
It's coming, don't worry, it's coming.
all right, okay.
Yes, he leaves. Falcon blows smoke. And then Nith, one of the crew members who's about 2 beds away, kind of turns over and she goes, "You might want to refrain from using the R word around here. He's really, really keen on keeping the ship clean."
Did they see this whole debacle? Did Nif see,
Yeah, y'all are like galleys. Like it's basically most of the crew in one room, bunk bed hammock style. Like all of them would have witnessed this.
So is it just rats, or is it like any small creature, or
Somebody else goes from the other room. Not the other room, but like another bed. Well, she goes and she starts to sit up. You're not quite sure what origin she is, but she has these nice, like pale, like almost turquoise type skin and tattoos on her face and her arms and these beautiful kind of like Viking-esque braids. And she goes, anything with the R, anything related to the R word family, essentially. Insects, flies, fleas, mosquitoes are inevitable when on at sea, but anything vermin-wise, you might want to quiet down a bit.
noted? Thank you.
She turns back over, lays down.
So does it have a name, Tonji?
I don't think I have one yet. But we're gonna
Have a-
figure that out quick enough.
Does it have a gender?
I haven't
we
figured
call
that
it
out
it?
yet.
Is it an it?
You may want to get
I
on
don't
that.
have a book yet, and I'm gonna
Yeah,
need.
you're definitely gonna get
You're
one
the
in
one who
middle
should
of
know
the
most
ocean.
about dragons. No points. I mean, that's
Uh,
my best guess on
if
this
I-
thing.
Can
It seems
I?
a little bit racist, but
Yeah.
It's from her
Can I-
province.
Can I
Literally
make
her
a guess?
culture.
Like, roll something to see what all I might know on this thingy.
Sure.
What should I roll?
I think the rest of us rolled nature, right?
Yeah, nature
Yeah.
check. Sorry, there's so much happening right now.
No, you're good.
Oh, sorry.
Kadani hasn't rolled
18.
anything except for it's baby, and that's all she knows. That's all she
It's
cares
baby.
about. It's baby.
a little bit.
I got an 18.
Ooh.
Not bad.
18 on the Drake, correct?
I suppose. I don't know. She might.
Wait, I'm so confused. What did we roll for? I'm so sorry.
What if I like know anything about what this little creature is, means, anything?
Oh. I mean, yeah, like this is definitely from the dragon family, but it's not like a full on, wouldn't really call it that. You do know that this creature, the specific type of damage that this creature may do, is acid.
Oh fuck. Black dragon. Fuck.
Yes.
Oh,
Acid
no.
for sure. And you know that this is definitely its baby form. Like it is going to continue to get bigger and bigger and bigger for quite a long time.
Does it feel like it just hatched?
It's probably like maybe like a few days old for sure. But you do know that like in these early stages, it's pretty docile, and it does tend to connect with the person that they spend the most time with, and it can be a bit territorial.
She just like to figure all this out. She just leans down and like puts her hands on the floor and like puts her face to it, and just starts spouting stuff off.
He starts
Where
scooting.
where did you say you got this?
I didn't.
Okay, well, it's like a few days old.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a baby. Oh, and be careful what you feed it because that will spit acid.
what?
Yeah.
How do you take care of a baby?
Oh,
Um, do I look like a mother? I don't fucking know.
It's fine.
Oh, be very careful because you being the one spending the most time with that, it will become very territorial of you.
That's okay.
He's gonna think you're his mama.
Usually
We'll
with
work on that.
young creatures, you have to feed them often. Do you have any idea what this thing eats?
I know where the kitchen is.
I
Yes.
can't im-
Good luck
I-
with that.
I can't
I-
imagine
could I-
that if it has acid, it will have difficulty digesting anything.
I take a wild guess as to what it would mainly be dieting on.
Meat. Meat.
Okay.
We
Um,
could go fishing.
I have some
Let
dried.
me take out the bones, just to be safe.
I do have some spare
Like
meat
the
from
little bones.
that I bought.
Other than
from-
that, meat, pretty much.
Okay, just
I
for
don't fucking
context.
know. I'm going back to bed. Fuck
For
this.
context, Ren and I
Rolls
muted each
over and,
other because
in one hand she has the plushie, in the other hanging off the hammock. She has the battle axe in her hand.
Oh, okay. Why do you have each other muted?
Cause we were
What?
in the same room,
Oh,
and so we didn't want to everybody be hearing us double. So
Okay.
We were just having both the reptilians talking over each other.
I
want to say-
forgot to unmute him. I'm sorry, Dawson.
I'm glad I didn't forget to unmute you, because that would have been really funny.
It was really funny.
It was really.
I'm sorry. You go.
You're fine. I can't remember what I was going to say.
Oh well.
I'm gonna do it to
Shit,
fuck with you,
sorry.
friend.
Was it something pertaining to meat, Dawson?
Oh yes, that's what it was. Drench, he's when you're talking about what you should feed him. He says, "I do have some spare supplies, meat-based foods for cooking that I bought not too long ago. I can spare some for you until you figure out how to feed it. It's your own stuff."
I will take that. All I can make for food are berries. I don't know if he likes berries. She.
Okay.
Where
Who are you?
on the? We can go fish.
We'll
I'm
do a
happy to
bread.
provide it whatever it is that it needs that's not our flesh. Do we think about
Yeah,
that?
that's fair.
How
I
big is
don't-
this going to get? And is it going to try to eat us?
I think it's fine. As it's nibbling on my finger. I think it's okay.
It's going to keep growing for a very, very long time.
Well, it's fine. I'm sure it will take about 10 G before it attacks us, so.
One could believe.
I will give you. It is written in my inventory as a pack of jerky. Is what I put it down as. So if you want that, Drench hands it over.
I will. And while you're passing me something, oh right, while we're actually passing things around, and I'll pick up I'll pick the empty bottles aside that I had, wine bottles and such, and pick up the cork I was shaving. All right, these might need to be adjusted on size, but they should fit everyone more or less. And I suppose
Huh?
if I need to have rolled anything for how they turned out, Mia, let me know. But I want to use the cork that I found to have made earplugs for everybody.
Sure.
Oh,
Just
wow.
in case we have any more trouble with the sirens.
It's really well thought out.
Kinda clever. If you guys wear those, you will have, like, if you do encounter sirens again, they try to use their song, you have advantage on the Constitution saving.
Thank you, Tanji. You know, enjoy your little creature.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What are you gonna
Supposed
name
to
him?
have these things. I don't know if it's a him or a her, so naming is difficult right now. This is stressful.
You can name it a non-binary name, Tanji.
Bad at this.
Well, right now,
This is
Fluffy.
my first time being more than. No. This is my first time being more than a rat parent.
Congratulations.
Did you
What
ever
about-
name them?
Morgan.
You hear from a few bunks away the voice of Thigralin saying, "You guys might want to wrap it up. I'm trying to sleep here."
Sorry.
She just blows smoke at them.
Yeah, take a number, honey.
Eat one.
What'd you say?
She said eat one and put her face down. She's not having it.
I'm gonna go to bed. So,
That
Good
sounds
night.
valid.
As well. Do we remember how long it was for the travel to our first location?
It's gonna take you a few days. So it's still Sith Day, 14th.
Mhm.
It's gonna take you until the 18th.
Thank you.
Which is why, if we're all said and done, we're doing a time skip to that day.
Very well.
If nobody else wants to do anything before they go to sleep on the 14th.
Um, No, I think I'm good.
Nothing really. Though I will say, Kadani is going to take the time to explore through the ship, see anything new that was added, and catalog that in her brain as to new changes and stuff, new layouts.
Smart.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I was just gonna say Maeve would probably spend time talking to the crew and helping out Sidious. Is that his name?
Sure. Sure.
Similar with Matt, he would have made maybe a catalog of the newer member of the ship.
Well, when pertaining to that, it's still the main crew that I gave you in the PDF of, the sailors and soldiers. Everyone there is all safe and sound. As far as a new member, like miscellaneous, none really.
Okay.
Um,
Just
you-
regular ship hand people.
what'd you say?
Just regular ship hand people.
Yeah, no one significant. That's it.
Gotcha.
Is it like? Oh, go ahead.
No, go.
Okay, really quickly. Is the size of the crew about the same as last time, or is it more of a skeleton crew this time?
It would probably be a little bit more just because there are more facets to the ship. If you want an example, Kadani, I'll answer those questions as well. So, for example, before there was only 2 fire ballistas or ballistas, kind of like the crossbow looking things that are on ships. And now there are 4, so there's 2 in the front and 2 in the back. There are also more windows on the side of the ship. For sort of, anything sneaky that you want to do on other ships. The hull actually got a higher armor class due to its swap of material. So instead of the armor class of the hull being 15, it is now an 18. So if you guys were to be attacked or run into anything, it would be a little, a little better. There are also reinforcements to the internal structure of the ship, making the hit points from 300 to now 375. So yeah, things like that. Really, the more like just like random people that are probably never gonna talk to you are just doing stuff around the ship. Like those are the people that will be helping with maybe like like if you wanted to use the ballistas, then you wouldn't have to do it, if that makes sense.
Ooh. Sorry, go on.
And they're of all different races. Like the human population on this ship is probably less than 10 for sure.
Good. No, I'm joking.
In our case, yeah, technically good. Less people to
Yeah,
get.
Yeah,
How-
technically.
Okay.
Is the ship again?
Hmm?
What is the length of the ship again? More or less.
It's the same. The size of the ship is the same, so it's 100 feet by 20 feet.
Okay. Oh, that works. Okay, then at the fore, middle, and back of the ship, I want to use a collection of my first level spells. Every morning I wake up during travel to cast alarm in each of those places centered on the bottom of the ship. So anything we pass over, specifically sirens, or those other sea creatures we fought, they were the what were they called? Had them saved. Here, I will share alarm. It allows me. Marrow, yeah, the marrow. Just so in case we passed over any of those things, I get a mental ping. But those are just some daily routine things.
Great. And Ren, what did you want to do?
I was just gonna say, along with like any daily chores that they're given, she'll go about those and not really interact with anyone as much as she normally would. Not that that's very much, generally. Just a little skulking for Falcon.
Sure, sure. Dawson, was there anything?
I don't think so. Dren should probably just help out where he was needed. And just keep an eye on the ocean, make sure nothing is out there that's moving towards them or stuff like that.
I will add on to mine as well, is that if she allowed it, Kadani would have also tried to kidnap the princess to go on a exploration through the ship to help the princess feel included. But also, get a secondary set of eyes on everything.
Yeah, yeah. Also, no more copper pipes. It's now stainless steel. Stainless steel pipes. So yeah, in the engine room. Hey, so second pair of eyes on that. The princess, along with tagging along with Kadani, probably in the same, realm as Falcon, not interacting with too many people, maybe writing in, a journal that she's acquired, here and there, looking out into the sea, almost seeming like, yeah, paranoid, on guard. Um, she seems to be on edge as well. So, with that, as you guys are traveling, talking to the crew, getting to know them more, and thank you for specifying that, because now that means I get to write stuff about North and South Sodden. So, as you guys are traveling, though, multiple days at sea, it's not always pretty. Aside from getting the occasional seasickness, headaches, dizziness, stuff like that, maybe a loss of appetite or an increased appetite, or maybe, not being able to stay completely sober, given that the fresh water is very limited, due to your long journey. I need everyone to roll a survival check for me.
Ooh.
Okay. Oh, I
survival.
rolled the wrong thing. Ignore that. That's stealth.
I'm gonna try this on my lucky dice, see how it goes.
We should take my stealth roll.
Alright.
That's totally better. I rolled another nat one. That's my
Survival.
second nat one this session.
Oh,
I
got a
rolled two
+4.
dice,
Okay.
and
I got a 12.
Shit.
18.
Okay, this
a
is not my
total of
lucky dice
8.
anymore. I got a total of 6.
I have a total of 19.
Okay.
That's a
So-
7. Sorry,
A
that's a
7.
7 for me, but after the first day or two of stuff just not going well, and like you said, how water is limited, Drench would probably try. Hold on, let me check. This is how many people that can this attend? 15 humanoids. He'd probably either do create food and water to just every day or so, just to make sure everybody stays hydrated. If all the water is not active
Very sweet. Very sweet.
much.
So, everyone who got an even number, I need you to roll a d12 for me.
Oh no.
You don't have to do this to us. It's always optional. That's a 5.
1.
7.
We all rolled odds. I don't like that.
So 5, right, Donji?
Yep.
You have acquired heat exhaustion, which means you have 1 point of exhaustion
Also, I got
on
a
this
4.
day. Who got the 1? Falcon?
Yeah.
You got a sea rash, which means you have a -2 to athletics checks.
Oh, come on.
Not our barbarian getting hit with the athletic debuff.
Kajani, you said you got 7?
Yes.
Kajani, you have food poisoning. You have a -1 to charisma checks.
-1 to charisma check. Okay.
To
That's fine.
charisma checks, all charisma checks.
Who,
Wow.
who did you say you had to roll these? Everybody who got even numbers?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you got a 4, Mavrin.
Yeah.
Mavrin, you got mild scurvy. So you get a -2 to Constitution saving throws.
Gotta clap.
We just get her some oranges. She'll be fine.
Drench, you got a 6, right? So that means you
Got a 7.
Oh, right. Okay. So Matthew and Drench are the only ones who are not affected.
Yo.
Rolled a 90. Yes.
So you guys,
do this
um,
hot.
right now it is about late mid-sun. Having just gotten done with all your chores with the ailments that you have, I will be back in 10 minutes. I'm so sorry.
No problem.
All good.
It is a-okay.
Good luck.
Late mid-sun right now. You guys have just got done with your chores for the day. Sidious has dismissed you all. Currently you guys are just out on the main deck. There are other crew members engaging in some camaraderie, maybe playing a game, maybe sparring each other. But yes, Sydney comes over to you all. Goes, okay, so we'll be talking pretty soon at the location in circa maybe around, I don't know, like 3 hours. So, Captain just wanted me to come over and let you all know that.
It's wonderful.
Thank you.
3 hours?
Yes, I will say that the area that we will be sailing through has a lot of, let's just say, rough terrain underneath the water. And so you guys will have to take the lifeboats out to the shore. So,
I don't believe that should be of any issue.
It's not terrifying at all.
hey, great. I'll be up in the nest if you need me. She starts climbing up there.
Start getting ready, packing rations, sword belt. I'm gonna grab a net, sling it over my shoulder.
Maeve's gonna try and find a moment to speak with Falcon before we leave.
Okay. She's upon hearing that, she's probably going. She doesn't carry very much stuff, so she's probably already ready to get off and just chilling on a barrel, looking around.
Maeve's gonna saddle over to her a little awkwardly, and I've noticed you've been a little twitchy. Are you alright? You've been off.
Tucci, how do you mean?
Well, trying to think of a better word for it. Squirrely, on edge. I don't know, you seem different.
She'll start like fiddling with the bottom of the handle of the battle axe and just rubbing her thumb over it. Um,
You don't need to
lit-
talk to me if you don't want to.
no, I need to. A little bit. A little bit. Um, I, I, I'm going to be as honest as I can. I had a very not okay, adoptive family, and I used to have actual horns. And she'll kind of show how they came out and curled. And I sent a sending stone to two of my friends in Verdali, and the night I left, the night they took my horns, I took this from the head of the household, and she'll hold up the battle axe and show on the bottom of the handle where it has BL engraved on it, where she's been rubbing her thumb over it. I got word that that family left Verdali, and that's not like them. They don't move. They have never moved. If you say this to anyone, I will deny it, but I'm fucking scared.
What are you scared of?
Him. I'm really scared of him. I took it in the thought that I'd be taking back the fucking years of bullshit that I've had to deal with, but I'm scared that he's coming for it. For me.
I wish I could comfort you and say that that's not true and that you're safe here, but you might not be. But I can say with high confidence that all of us in our little ragtag group would do most anything to protect you, myself included. So, if he comes around here looking for this battle axe, well, he can meet the wrong end of it.
She's just kind of gonna set it to the side and kind of give like a little sign for like, can I please have a hug?
She's gonna hug her.
Big hugs. That is a little comforting. I hope you're right.
I usually am. We all have our shit, Falcon, and all we can do is just try and shovel it as best as we can. But I'm here if you need a hand.
Thank you.
Just gonna give her a little awkward pat on the back and give her some space.
Hanji,
Yes.
tell me
Right.
what this alarm sounds like.
It sounds like a bell ringing. I choose if it's audible or mental, but when I cast the spell at night, it was mental, so it should be going off in my head right now. If it were to be triggered.
Well, it is.
Oh, where am I at the moment?
Right now, you are just on the main deck.
I turn earplugs now and put my corks in and drawing Sunblade, and I want to hop halfway up on the ladder and start looking at the water.
So,
What did I miss?
Kadani also puts the plugs in, and hold on a moment.
I miss.
She is going to pull the violin off of her shoulder, and we're gonna start counter charm as well.
Okay.
Maeve's gonna put the
Yeah.
earplugs in, draw one of
Same.
the bronze daggers, and then draw the dagger of venom.
The rest of the crew is like looking at you guys very funny right now.
I'm going to, if I'm near the rest of the crew, where is it? Need to refresh this page.
Send me those. What? You guys, what's going on?
Just Richard, does Tanji made awareness of that?
Yeah, I told.
the
that I
about
hadn't.
the spell that
Yes.
itself. Okay,
I was ritual casting it every night and told y'all.
gotcha. Do you know if it is truly sirens?
It's either Siren or Marrow.
Earplug.
You say this
Plugs
out
go
loud.
in.
Yep.
Okay, everyone else starts to scatter, and one of the miscellaneous crew members starts getting one of the big nets that you saw over your few days traveling exploring the ship Tanji. It's like an elderly man who goes, Where?
I
Where?
don't see them yet.
Okay, make a perception.
Okay. I swear. 21.
Okay, so as you get up on a higher elevation, you start looking towards the water, and there is enough of the sunlight left that you can see a faint shadow towards the hull of the ship. A shadow under the water.
I'm going to point blade over that way. There! To the guy with the net.
Kind of like run and like a little run waddle over to that side and just throws it and hanging on to the 4 ropes that are attached to it, and 3 other crew members start to run over and help him, and they start heaving. He goes, "Hey, we got something, and they pull and pull and pull, and the princess, also her attention obviously. Did you give her plugs too?
If she was asleep at the time, but in the morning, if she would have been up, I'd give everyone in that room plugs.
So they're pulling, and she's keeping her distance, but she's sort of curious as well. And then one of the men takes all of the ropes and starts wrapping it above kind of like one of the poles that are attached to, what's that called?
The mass?
Yes, thank you. So he tosses it up to another crew member, and they grab onto the rope and then just hop down, and with the weight, just you see like you hear. Sorry, you. I really wish I could do sound effects. I can't. It sounded terrible. Okay, anyways. Okay. So you hear just like the sound of the rope like rapidly being taunt, right? And as this person hits the ground, from the water you hear a splash, and writhing in the now net trap, you see it seems to be a young girl with very pale looking skin, webbed fingers, and a dark gray tail. And she's writhing around.
I'm gonna prepare to cast a spell, not just in her vicinity.
We got one! We got one! Get the captain! Get the captain! They start yelling. And
Matthew will stay
the
close
siren
to-
that's in the net, she's writhing, but she's not like screaming, she's not grunting. She's like whining and whimpering. She's clawing at the net, she's clawing at the net.
Look over at the princess. Do you have any extra finweed?
Yes, I do. And you see the princess as she continues, she like fumbles with her side bag and starts pulling it out. She's like really distracted. She shakes her head and in a more curt tone goes, cut her down right now. And like the men kind of look at her and look at all of you.
Whoa.
And in a more angry
Ow.
tone, cut her down now.
I'll just swing the axe and cut the rope.
With the cut of the rope, you hear the big thud of this person. And, you know, with her hair, her wet hair covering her face as she catches herself, she's panting, looking at all of you. And this is the image that you see.
Ooh. Okay.
Is she
Uh,
gonna be alright breathing, or do we need to get some finweed?
I believe that Princess is already going to give her some.
Does she look hurt at all?
If anyone wants to make an insight check, they can.
I do.
I do.
I
We
would.
do.
I will as well, but
I swear to God.
if she
5, other natural 1.
if she starts making any aggressive action or seems like she's going to start making any noise beyond what she already has, Drench is ready to cast silence on her.
Matthew would like to do an insight, but on the captain, to see if she would be known to her. Or
Sure.
any
That's my
sort of-
second natural one of the night.
Along with your insight checks, everyone roll a history check as well.
Okay.
Let's try to make it 3 for 3.
So,
Another
people are
5.
yelling for Captain Jane, and you hear her footsteps coming up from the galleys onto the main deck, and then finally, and her hair a little disheveled. She's in her normal, you know, sort of get up, and her hat is in her hand. She puts it on her head as her, you know, the look of almost shock and also disgust is on her face, while the princess walks over very slowly and kneels down a good distance, maybe about a good 10 feet away, as everyone else backs up and also has their weapons at the ready. And
Or
with your insight checks, Satanji and Kadani, this is something that you haven't really seen before. Like Tanji, you've encountered, all of you have encountered mermaids up close, but Siren, you can just tell that they are the same, but so drastically different at the same time. It's sort of fascinating, just how much they really, like the merfolk really mean by their counterparts when they refer to the sirens. Meanwhile, the others, so Falcon and Maeve, what did you get on your insight check?
15 for insight.
And Drench, what did you get on your insight if you did one?
I got the second natural one of the night, so that's 7
Yeah, so you would
or
have
8.
thought what Kanji and Kadani would have thought. And Matthew, your insight?
15 for the captain.
So everybody else would see that this siren in particular not only looks frightened and on the defense, but also young. She's probably no older than 16. Then, with your history checks as well, for those of you who got, did anyone get above a 16?
No.
No.
I got a 14.
Okay, so
That's high for Kadani.
I think.
yeah,
I can't.
what Drench?
I can't remember what I got. I think it was like a 16 or something, but that's fine.
No.
You wouldn't know anything anyways.
Oh, a 16 with history check, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I can't remember for sure, so I don't know.
Well, here's the thing. As people are kind of just like in awe, their weapons are drawn. The princess is now, kneeling, and this siren is crying as well, and she sort of backs up from the princess. For most of you, this girl looks, pretty average. Like pretty average with her human half on the top. Although she looks young to some of you, to others, you have the feeling that she's not comfortable in her state of being currently with your history, given your experience with Alina and how she was. Same thing with her companions. But Drench, you get a really good look at this girl. And then it hits you. It's like a flash in the night. This girl you've seen before. On Liberation Day. Those men that ran away in the carriage, one of them was holding a person, kidnapping them. You very well think this may be that girl. Princess goes, like, out of breath. Maybe a little bit of anger into it, goes, "What's your name?" She sort of looks around and kind of closes herself into herself. But Melinda? Melinda. Why are you here? The siren looks around a little bit more and just shakes her head and starts crying even more. And Captain goes, "Shouldn't we be doing something? What? Tie her up. String her up." And the princess goes, "No." She stands up. "Don't you dare."
She's not one of them, or at least she was not one of them to begin with.
What do you mean by that,
I'll kind
Drench?
of lower my hands.
You elaborate.
She is familiar, but from a distant. From when I first arrived here, the first day that I was here during this festival with all the people, and
She was at the festival
Liberation Day, you mean?
in a
Yes,
cloak.
No, she was taken by the people, from what I can recall.
They were
Sorry,
taking
stop.
humans.
Yes, from what I
Jesus
saw.
Lord.
Are you suggesting
my
that
God.
she was stoned?
This might be what happens when somebody who is infected stays in the ocean for long enough. Yes.
Princess, that can't be possible. She was a land dweller. Only other merfolk are able to transition, not land dwellers. That doesn't make any sense.
We can prove
We
it.
we know magic like this though, just the reverse way. No.
Yeah.
Looking at Maeve and the item.
Melinda, what's your last name?
She wipes her face. And she says, I don't know.
You don't know. We can
She
cross-check
just
her.
told me to.
Go ahead.
She just. She just told me to. She told me to. And she just zips her lips after that.
Matthew would approach her, maybe same distance as the princess would be, and she's not being tied up still by now, right? She's not still in the net.
No, Falcon Credit or
Mm.
not.
She's as I showed in concept art. She's
Gotcha. I wasn't sure if the net was still around her. Melinda, are you hurt?
she just shakes her head.
Is there any place that you recall from within the water or outside of it? What is your last recollection of the latest events?
I was with Papa. And I don't know. Everything went dark and then everything hurt and then I saw her. And she told me that I was hers. And then everything went back again and then she just gone after that.
Do you recall how long ago it was?
No. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. She starts crying again.
I'm going to get as close as Matthew and the princess, and I'm going to hold out my plushie to her and tell her that everything will be okay. You are safe. No one on the ship will hurt you. You're not in trouble. I promise. This will make you brave, okay? And she'll just slide it to her and step back and sit down.
Make a persuasion check for me.
While at it, does it seem like being on deck and out of the water hurt her a little bit, or?
Yeah.
No, she seems perfectly fine.
Okay.
You would know, well, with the information on mermaids, they are amphibious. They are able to breathe land and water. It's just, if they're out of the water for too long, then they start to dry up. But it's not like a quick process or anything.
Wasn't sure since it was potentially a siren, but cool.
Kadani is still doing her counter charm playing, but she's toned the playing down to something a little bit more soothing, kind of a little bit, it's like a lullaby in a way, not like to go to sleep, but something a little bit more calming as well. And anything, a friendly creature, if she counts as a friendly creature, has some saving throws against being frightened.
Do we still have the records of all the missing peoples in Pyre, Mia?
Not on you.
Okay.
She grabs like gingerly picks up the stuffed animal, and she looks at it. And the princess goes, I don't recognize her either. I don't think she's from my kingdom. But how can that be? She's not merfolk. She's not a child of the sea.
She was human.
It would
Whatever-
seem that way.
Whatever disease it was that has caught her, and Marcus, the man that we had captured and were looking into about, he was changing when I went to see him last. He was dry and dying or dead almost, it looked like, but there were scales on him and he was in a state of change, though it seemed as though he had stopped. But apparently, if he had made it to the ocean in time, this might have happened to him as well. This change. Whatever this curse is that they're spreading.
Mia,
Mhm.
can with the records that we have looked over, can we get an estimate as to how many people have gone missing from Liberation Day to last time we were in Fire?
You can make a history check for me, for sure, see if you can remember that number, if you'd like. Or estimate.
Maeve's gonna kind of clear her throat and say, "Everyone back up away from the girl and put your weapons down."
And the rest of the crew members look towards the captain, and Jane gives them a nod, and they put their stuff back, but they're still gonna, stand at the, at the ready just in case.
Matthew would, well, at that time also go towards maybe two regular crew member. Find a tub, fill it with water, and tell me, put it on the deck.
We should get
Enough
some
for her
food.
to have that too.
He bounces towards you and hurries down into the galleys to get what you asked, or
Yeah.
to do what you asked. And the captain goes, "Well, never had one of you on a ship." And she kneels next to the princess. "I'm Captain Jane." And the girl holding the stuffed animal from Falcon gives just the slightest bit of a smile. The princess asks, "Do you remember why are you here? Who asked you to do this?" She just goes, I hear voices in my head when everything goes black. And sometimes I'm in places where I don't remember ever being or arriving to. I just know that I had to come here.
What were you supposed to do when you get here?
She asked me to watch. She asked me to watch it, and then to come back and to let her know when the progression of them, and then she lets go of the animal and covers her ears.
I cast
really
silence
tightly.
on her.
Oh,
And she kind of bucks back and starts writhing, and you see the slow transition of her skin becoming paler and black veins starting to run through her arms and her teeth starting to sharpen, and she opens her eyes, and now she is writhing in anger
I-
as she starts crawling her way up over the railing.
Ugh. That's terrifying.
Yeah. Upon seeing that, Matthew would, with the help of his arm, a slight incantation, coming from not his voice, not his word, but more the arm itself, as he will burn to his key point to cast whole person on her.
Sure, go ahead.
It's a DC 14 for her to make. Give me a moment. Need to check.
And this would give her, the counter charm would give her an advantage. Right? Is whole person is a charm, correct?
I don't think Hold Person is
Whole person
charm.
is not a charm. No. It's a paralyzing effect. It's a wisdom saving throw, but it's not a charm.
Yep.
Yeah.
oh, I hate this.
Oh. It burns so far. So you see her about to jump over the railing, and her hands are gripped on the railing, and she like sort of twitches, and then finally hoists herself off of the ship.
Damn it. Matthew will tap his arm that's slightly burning. Well, I guess we can assume that now she knows.
I'm getting really pissed.
Maeve's gonna take
Yeah.
her sending stone that Bo has the other half to, and just quickly say, check the records for a Melinda in the missing persons reports. Let me know if you find one and if she's a human.
Sorry, I totally forgot that you made that history check, Ren. My bad.
It's okay.
I don't before. Yes. You think maybe, like from like Liberation Day to today, the last time you checked, like at least 100 something.
Oh,
Hmm.
jeez.
So was that? I don't know exactly, but at least 100 people have gone missing, and I think we can safely assume that was their fate. And
Depending
she's
on
going
how far,
below deck.
Fuck.
depending how far she's reporting to, we only have so much time to get this done.
That's why we should get going now.
I agree.
How are we supposed to go like we didn't just see that?
We'll have to make great effort. But right now, we don't have to mourn that. We don't have the luxury of it.
We know they're in the area now, so everyone should be even more careful.
Also gives us some insight into them.
We need to leave a sending stone on the ship.
Agreed.
Captain nods her head at what Twenty just said and goes, as soon as we get this shit over with, as soon as this shit will be done. And she walks away.
Kadani, I believe you have the other half of one of my sending stones. Do you want to leave it with the captain?
Yes, that'd be good. Captain.
Prince Marco.
She Kadani heads over to her and pats her on the back and hands her the standing stone. Thank you for your help, even though it didn't turn out as well as we wanted.
Thank you all for keeping an eye out. Better than last time.
Yes, agreed.
Matthew would be preparing the smaller ship. I don't remember the name. Sorry.
Rowboat.
The rowboat.
Dinghy.
The dinghy. Yeah, dinghy. I forgot about that. He'll be preparing the dinghy, making sure that it's ready to be used and dropped.
Yep, sure. So, that you guys, instead of seeing miles and miles of sea, and off in the distance, seeing the city of Pyre. It is a metropolis of a city, and so you would have seen it from a very, very, distance. But this location is heading towards the northern part of the continent where the mountainous regions are. So it turns from buildings and rural lands and plains and out landscapes to big naturally formed mountains. And as the sun starts to set, there's a cloudy overcast today where the sea, if you look over the railing, it is black, pitch black. Can't see anything anymore, really. And just about a few 100 feet away, you do see this huge, tall, jagged, dark stone mountain. Or mountain region, mountain cliffs, really. And then a small, tiny area where you see some sand, being reminded of the riddle that the oracle has given you. Which then Silver calls out the orders to drop the anchor. And as you all prepare to descend onto the waters, onto the rowboat, Captain is there. Well, we'll be here whenever you're done. Should we be concerned if you aren't back at a certain time, or should we just say our farewells now?
We should try to keep communication every now and then. Depending on how long the excursion will be, we'll keep in touch at least once or twice a day. If you do not hear about us after 3 days, I believe it will be safe to say that we have died.
Do you at least know exactly what you're looking for? What this band looks like?
Not exactly.
Oh,
I imagine it's a thing. I imagine that we know it when we see it, kind of situation.
Helpful.
Alright. Well, we'll be here. And she just a little salute to you guys as two of the crew members start using the pulley system to lower you down. Please back. 1 second.
It's nice to be back in this rowboat seat.
shut the fuck up.
I imagine you're very well acquainted with it.
I am patting the bench beneath him.
You want to become
Oh.
well acquainted with the bottom of my shoe?
Hey,
No.
listen, I'm not sitting where you are.
No.
That area creaks.
No, Maeve, I think since he's so well acquainted with it, that he gets to do the rowing.
Wait.
Oh, you
That
are
would
such
be
a
a-
wonderful
Let's talk
bright
about
mind,
this,
Kadani.
guys. Hold on.
I was
We
going
have
to suggest
very-
Chicken
the same.
ore. All yours.
We have very strong and capable members here. Looking at
You're the one familiar with the boats,
And I
Tanji.
think they should say
I
their
believe
strength for what
in
might
all
lie
of
ahead.
Matthew is
Okay,
gonna
just-
take Tenji by the collar and sit him towards the room. Go on,
Fuck.
Tenji. You're the most experienced, after all. Show us the way.
Well, I mean, I guess you know what you know. And
I
he's
said the
gonna
rope.
grab the oar. And he'll
Not
start
paying
rowing,
attention.
which is gonna go awfully because I'm exhausted and will have disadvantage on these ability checks. So I'm
I'll
thinking rowing.
seeing that he's struggling like a whimpering goblin. I mean,
Fuck you.
human. I'll help him.
I won't.
Human to the rescue.
So, as you make your way to shore, rowing, putting in the hard elbow grease, the air is sort of riddled with the smell of fish and salt. But the mouth of the cavern that you now are starting to see within relatively close distance, is a little bit obscured by the splashing waves and heavy mists that surrounds the entrance. But then your boat finally hits Sandy's shore, and you see nothing but darkness as you approach. The sounds that you hear slowly turning from crashing waves and whipping winds beating down on your ears to a cacophony of low whistle tones and drippy water. Boink.
Falcon's gonna hold a hand up to the group and be like, can we take like 5 minutes so that I can contact my fiance and my friends and tell them that okay, yeah. And she's
Of
gonna go
course.
do that.
Okay.
Also, Mia, did you hear earlier when I said I was going to contact Bo?
I did.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Just want to make sure. We did not hear back yet.
You have not.
Boo. Okay.
I don't
I
know.
imagine-
The
That's
realtor.
his name.
Imagine it'd take a little bit to find the name Melinda and a few missing persons noticed.
I'm not sure if it also was mentioned. The 15 I'd roll for the captain reaction. Regarding the sight of the siren.
Say that again?
The check I had made, the insight check over on the captain, when the siren was
Oh,
had been cut.
inside on the captain. I thought I did answer that. I'm sorry.
Oh,
She was
Um,
disgusted.
yeah,
okay.
she
Oh,
was-
sorry, I
she was,
confused it
yeah,
for
like,
something.
just-
Never mind then. Yeah, okay.
disgusted and a bit shocked, but nonetheless curious. Yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
Seems to be as bewildered as all of you. So Ren, what would you like to do with it?
First to Nala, she'll say, Nala, I love you very, very much. I have not thought about the band or cake, but we're heading into our first very dangerous mission. I promise to come back to you.
Okay. You do not hear anything back.
Okay. And to Z and Deke. I don't know which one of you knuckleheads has the stone right now, but I'm going on a dangerous mission. I would let you know how it goes when I can. But I am scared.
You hear back a few seconds later. No, this is Z here. I finally got it away from Deke. You have no idea how hard it was. But please be careful. You're about that speech. Love you.
I love them.
she'll saunter back over, feeling a lot more pumped now.
Drench is gonna blow on the, like, just gently blow on the leaves of the staff, and as he does, it looks like they kind of, for a second, look like they erupt in flame before it dies down, and they're just glowing, and he's gonna cast light at the end of his staff
Ooh.
and just hold it out.
Mm, cast light. It goes the distance that it's intended. After that, it's still darkness. What you see is just, you know, stone, really. Princess. We should definitely have an eye out. I don't have the best feeling about this.
Is the princess with us?
Yes, she's been with you.
Fuck.
Yeah, I don't think she's going away.
Shit.
I know, but
don't
Brandon
think
meant
she
to leave her on the
intends-
ship. Brandon meant to leave her on the ship.
Should have tied her to
That's
the
so
mast.
good. That's so
know.
good.
I mean,
Is
it would
this-
take a lot of convincing for you.
Is this the next
No.
morning
Pretty
from?
cheaper on the ship.
Sorry, I needed a clarification. When we talked to that siren, was that at night, like before we went to bed?
No, that was a few
No,
minutes
this
ago.
was a couple hours ago. Yeah,
Okay. Alright, never mind.
yeah. This was only a few hours before where you guys are right now.
Mavrin, if you could, real fast, make sure if the sending zone is working. If you could send them a message to confirm now.
Sure. This is Mavrin and team. Do you read us? Bye.
After a few seconds, you hear back. You hear the captain's voice going, "Yeah, hear you loud and clear, and you guys should really work on a team name. It's been a while. It's been a while."
It works. And we need a team name.
Why do you talk like
Why
that?
do we
I am not good under pressure to be, you know, I'm not a wordsmith like our bard. Alright.
Oh, okay.
We're Squadron 1. That's our team name.
I
Are we
panicked.
allowed an official one? Like a non-official
I
one?
don't know.
Isn't that? I mean,
Can
that-
we
that
be
is the
Team
official one.
Badass?
You guys have not gone in the cave, correct yet? No.
No.
We're
Not
still
yet.
at
We're
the
still
end.
sitting outside
No, we're
because
stalling.
Falcon's just finished her stuff.
I mean, perhaps we come up with a name later after we, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Let's. Is everyone as
Kick
prepared as
ass?
they can be? Weapons, spells, potions,
Just
equipment,
Oh, yeah.
earplugs.
Maeve's gonna ignite her flame dagger.
Same with Matthew, equipping the flame rapier.
We all have a bunch of glowing fucking weapons. As I
Oh yeah,
forgot
we
the
do.
sunblade.
Yeah. In fact, if there is a piece of wood somewhere that is mostly loose, Matthew would like to ignite it with a sword to make a makeshift torch real fast, and cast. Oh, what?
Good there.
Sorry. I didn't place the name of the spell, but it's a control flame cantrip to cause the shine of the light to emit twice the area of length, basically. As he mutter a few words from his arm and pass over the fire, creating greater light with it.
Can I hold one of my torches to his fire and light it? I have 10 torches. I'm sorry, I
I would-
forgot I had them.
Like to use thaumaturgy on any and all flames. The cantrip to change their color to red, as that should help with night vision better.
Ooh.
Drench is just standing there watching all of you do this with the staff up in the air. And he kind of just lowers it, and the light fizzles out.
Oh no!
We're gonna
No,
need
keep
it.
it!
No,
Keep it!
oh,
Keep
hold on,
it!
no, it's okay.
Do you know how that is very contradictory with the red and the white? It's going to make it really weird.
Well,
I
I mean,
think it would be great.
it's a party.
Just in case we get separated. You know?
Hey, I mean, by
That's
the
a
way,
great idea.
we're from
I-
Pyre, right? So if we want to play on words with the team name, it could be like Team Torch or something. Just let's say it. Just
Team Fire.
I feel
It's
like
a work in progress.
got
It's a work
worse.
in progress. Can I borrow one of y'all's? Can I borrow one of your torches?
I hand her one over and light it from mine.
I'll
Thank you. I can see in the dark, but it's probably gonna help.
You can see in the dark?
you can't.
Dark vision.
You can't?
No!
Are you the
I
only
have-
one who
Wow.
can't see the dark? That's funny.
Oh, that's
No,
why I looted
I-
the stuff. I cannot.
Yeah, fucking human can't.
I can't. But that's to be expected. And I can do three. I can keep up 3 time command flame to one effect. So I'll enhance the brightness area of the Torch of Kadani and Falcon.
Okay, all right, all right.
So
Alright.
We got our everything good.
We are
We got
lit.
our.
yes.
I feel like I just watched a montage from like Hot Fuzz or something. Okay, so
Before we walk in, real quick, I'm sorry.
Oh my
Could I check because you said it's sand, right? On the way up to
well,
what?
the shore that you were on is sand, but the cave is stone.
Okay, well, not like on the sand and working its way up. Can I see footprints? Can I check to see if there's footprints or
Sure,
like
make,
something had made their way into it before us?
Yeah, make a survival check.
Okay,
Or not survival, investigation. My bad.
fine. I'm better at survival. That would be investigation.
The princess goes over to Maven and touches your shoulder. And suddenly you feel your skin shift almost. Almost like become a little tense, but then it gives way. She casted bark skin on you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And also, next time, maybe ask. But thank you.
Hey, if you need a skincare routine, it's a little. Thank you.
I've
there.
always been told that
Andrew,
you
you're
should grow
not-
a thicker skin.
Oh well.
Auntie, you're not
Glad
one
you
to
found
talk.
stomach nice. Oh, I'm beautiful, and he's gonna walk into the cave.
Apologies, I just thought, you know,
Maybe she's gonna
Good
put a
night,
hand on her
sorry.
shoulder. It's okay. Thank you.
she nods
I got
her
it.
head.
We appreciate you.
21 with your investigation check. You do not see any other footprints other than your companions.
Just searching on the ground, and Tanji just walks right past me. I was like, I was looking there, but okay.
There's footprints there, pointing behind him as he goes.
He's gonna die first, I know it. And she's gonna hold her plushie to the back of her head so that it's kind of holding on to her for like 6 seconds, and then she lets go and it just stays there.
So we're walking in.
Yep.
You're walking in now.
Neat.
Okay. So the sound of your boots are clacking against the aged and jagged stones. And it echoes, obviously, throughout the area, with your sort of fireworks show going down this long corridor, illuminating your way. You don't see anything really significant in the structure of where you're traveling at the moment. You do notice that the atmosphere is starting to turn a little cold, like sort of like that cool dampness. You know, you were in a humid, relatively warm place, some sweat on your skin, and now to just, you know, that really uncomfortable, sticky feeling now, you know. Um, um, as you travel, maybe you hear, the skitter of a little vermin or the beating of some sort of winged creature. But you don't see anything insanely significant. As you travel through this one corridor, you do come to a bit of a three forked road. um, which way?
Could always propose the idea, unwise as some may find it.
We probably shouldn't split the
Don't
Split
say
group.
split up.
Don't say it, please.
I'm just saying, efficiency wise.
What did the what? I need a just a refresher on what
Ooh,
we are looking for. It is what exactly? What is the
It's the Opal
Look-
Band.
Man, we're tall jagged figures
Right.
posed in middle floors.
But do we know?
scene change, by the way. I keep forgetting.
Say in case
Scene
of
change.
Aston's absent door.
Do we know the best
Oh.
description of it? Because I have a thing I could try to see if I could find it, but I need a very good description of what we are looking for.
Opal?
An opal band.
An opal band, and a band could be a bracelet, a ring, band
I
of
mean,
crowns.
we're thinking crown, so probably a jewel that would go onto it.
Well, if it means a band, it could be like that band that goes around your head, maybe?
Perhaps rare metal could be a good.
Or a pat yet forged bar the keep.
Have yet forged. So,
Somebody's crying.
uh,
Hello?
I'll put my earbuds.
yeah, earplugs and drawing weapons.
Plugs
Battle
are
axe
in and
about.
pulling out the sword towards the light to point direct light in that direction.
You're
Could I
coming
myself
from
learn?
your left. And now you're really starting to notice like an earthy smell given your environment. And the princess looks to all of you. Do you- And we should go, right?
We need to be
Yes.
careful.
Don't
about
trust
this.
crying sounds in caves, especially where there shouldn't be any crying.
We need to remember the
Um,
oracle's
What
riddle.
it? Well, this is Hollow Cavern. I mean, my people, you know, are not, are sort of not allowed to come here. Maybe that's for a reason. Maybe people get lost in here forever, and then they die, and then they shrivel up, and then they dry out.
Well, if they're dead and shriveled up, you wouldn't hear them crying.
With all due respect, Princess, we are not here for rescue mission.
Do you guys think that maybe that crying is the silver tongue part?
There is
It
something
could
it could
be.
be. And it is.
While
Uh,
it is worth a shot going down that way, we should keep in all caution that it probably isn't somebody to rescue, but keep an eye out for an ambush if at all possible.
Should we call out to the whatever it is?
I say we try to call out to them first.
Um, is the thing within 120 feet range? Or can we tell based off of the echoes in the
You
cave?
cannot tell based off of the echoes.
Kadani
much-
is going to. It's a cantrip, so she's going to try to use message. And she's going to point her finger toward wherever the crying came from and whisper, "Hello, hello. Who are you? Do you need help?"
I don't know where I am. Please. Then you hear some crying.
Does it sound familiar? Like the person that we just talked to that jumped back into the ocean? Siren? Does it sound like her or no?
Melinda?
Yeah.
We can make a survival check. I'll do that. See if you can recall.
Why?
Whatever it is, it's within 120 feet, guys.
23.
And closing. No, I'm joking.
Damn.
Rapidly approaching.
This definitely sounds like a young person. And given what you witnessed earlier today and her sudden yeeting off of the ship, it could be possible.
If you're armed, put your weapons on the ground. If you try to hurt us, we will hurt you back.
Don't hear anything.
Should we
Gonna
start?
ready a net and slowly make way. If someone with light will follow me right behind.
I'll follow.
To whoever is leading the group, Kadani is going to give you bardic inspiration.
I'm gonna need it with the net.
I would
Then
I would have suggested that I go first because I have danger sense.
Okay, okay.
Alright, so I'm gonna give you a bardic, Vulcan. And if I am right, the bardic is one moment. A D8. You get an extra D8.
Mia, how wide is this passageway?
Maybe like 10, maybe 15 feet.
Okay.
Could fit a couple people side by side.
Matthew will stay at the rain, is what we say, to stay behind.
Are we
Yeah.
leaving group behind?
No,
Like the
No,
back
no,
of the room, you mean?
the back of the yeah, thank you. The back of
I'm
the
gonna
Oops,
kind of take Maverin also and kind of keep her in the middle or the back-ish, being like, you and Matthew are the only ones that might be affected by this, if it is trap. Be careful.
So,
Thank you.
you guys continue down. Occasionally here and there you hear some crying. And down this corridor you open up. There's an opening similar to what you see on the screen now on Roll20, where there are faint little bioluminescent, fauna. Flora here and there. Some light coming in from holes that are within the mountain. And you're met with a sort of shallow lake in front of you. Nothing else. But you do see a continuation on the other side of this lake. And you, like, maybe some stones scattered here and there throughout the lake that are, like, that come up from under the water.
Do we
Like-
feel? Sorry. Is there similar to the image? Is there a path to go alongside the not the river but the
Like,
lake? Thank you.
There is not. It's just an opening.
these rocks that come up, are they solid and close enough to look like someone could try to cross by hopping from one to another?
It's scattered maybe like 10 feet apart from each other. And there's not many. There's probably like 3 or 4 over this lake that, from where you are to the continuation, it's around about like 60, 70 feet.
So they probably can't get anyone across.
No.
Okay.
Are we planning to see if we can go down this way?
I suggest to at least visit the other way around, if possible.
It is possible. And I will take some of the spices from my pouch and grind them in my hand and scatter them around me, and I will cast Water Walk on everybody.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
My man.
Why do
Dear
my feet
Jesus.
feel like marshmallows?
It will be a little. It's a little odd on the water. It is not entirely solid, but it is enough to keep you walking on your feet. So just be careful.
Thanks.
Very well prepared.
Is water? Could you post water rock?
I totally would if I knew how to. I just
I'm.
Never mind. I got it.
Oh,
Never
okay.
mind. Never mind.
Sorry.
I would if I could.
So we do not see the source of the crying yet, correct?
No, it's in that fucking water.
For sure.
It's in that fucking water.
And it's almost like Siren are good at tempting sailor.
This is the silver tongue. We need to be in another.
Oh, she's silvery too. God, she's gray too. It makes so
What?
much sense. She's a gray siren. She's silvery in taint.
Oh my
Who?
god.
The one that you got earlier?
Yeah,
Yeah, she is.
What's her name? Marlena?
Melinda.
Melinda.
Thank you.
Okay. So you cast on everyone, including Princess Bunch?
Yes, but that would be funny if I didn't. No, I do. I do. It cast on everybody.
Make the mermaid water resistant. Oops.
So
Actually.
you find some rocks that are right in front of, like, the landing that you're on right now, to kind of ease yourself onto the water, without a problem. You guys are making your way across. Are you guys still in like a Scooby-Doo huddle, I assume?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
poking the sunblade into the water to illuminate what's below me.
Oh,
Are we?
Sure.
Are we
Make a
trying to be?
perception check.
Okay.
perception check.
Yes.
On it.
If
For
you know, you want to.
Hey guys, that's my 4th natural one of the night. I'm
Right.
rolling lucky. No, I'm rolling lucky.
Right.
Fuck that. That's 4 too many.
Oh, shit. That's crazy.
Fuck that.
Another
Fuck
nat one.
That's it. No,
Wait.
it's a nat 2. That's a total of 12 DM.
What is that?
Reload your page. Reload your
I'm
page.
Yeah.
so
you
bad.
need real
with
dice.
With your
Reload-
sunbeam, and then also with the
That's a 1.
with the illuminated facets that you guys have, the water is very murky. Like, it's not clear water, and so you putting your sunbeam down there, you're able to make out movements of like fish, like regular fish, but it's pretty much it.
Okay.
So as you continue walking, you begin nearing sort of the middle of the lake at your pace. And what is everyone's passive perceptions?
Oh dear.
Yeah.
See, I hate when you ask
Perception.
that.
Passive
Or-
perception.
15.
Mine would be
14.
20.
Look at this.
13.
12.
Jeez, Maven.
She's like 99, dude.
Oh my god, the head empty girl.
Sheesh.
From in front of you, from the place where you are heading to, you hear a scream, a cry.
Damn it!
So that kind of jolts you, but then behind you, you hear a cry too, from a sort of pocket region.
Oh,
this
this is
way.
fucked.
Can everyone just post their passive perceptions in the general chat? I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine.
You're good.
On it.
Because it's just a lot to remember.
Hanji's probably the highest.
I don't even have observant yet.
Why did she?
Sorry, my
Okay.
head phone, my headset was just dying. What did you ask us to drop?
Passive perception.
Passive perception. Okay, yeah, Kadani is 12.
What the fuck?
I don't even
is
know
this?
how I got a 10. I don't even know.
Oh wait, you're
So-
not proficient, I guess.
No.
With you guys hearing cries and screams from here and there, as far as like at different elevations as well, but you're looking around and you don't see anything, and in this confusion, Mavrin, you feel a tight grip on your ankle as you are dragged across the water.
No!
Everyone roll initiative.
Holy crap!
Why are
Okay.
bitches always pulling me in the water when I can't swim?
Hey,
I
you
rolled
can
another
walk
one.
Yeah. If I can
for
get
an
up.
hour.
I thought we taught you how to swim during our downtime.
Guys, I have
I don't
not
think we
rolled
did.
above a 2 except for a single roll.
So everyone place your tokens sort of in the middle, like here.
Okay.
Can. And Maeve, I'm gonna need you to make a strength check.
Hang on, I have that new token I sent you.
Why do you
How
do
does-
this to me?
How does one pick it up? I'm trying to pick it up and move it, but it's not saying no.
You on your character sheet on Roll20.
I don't. Wait,
Are you on Roll20?
I am on Roll20, but I don't have a character sheet on Roll20. I'm just trying to pick it up from here
You
and
need,
move
you
it.
need, you need a character sheet.
I've done it before. I thought I did it before.
No, moving.
You have. I'm also struggling because it's you go into the edit area of your character sheet, right?
No.
What are you having trouble doing?
No, you just take the. So in Journal, you just take your character sheet itself and you drag it.
Well,
Oh,
I
okay.
have a character, and I am
Yeah.
dragging it, but it is not. It's.
Do you have?
Oh
a-
wait. Maybe
Yeah.
there it is. Gosh
There you
dang
go.
it.
The journal, not the token itself.
Okay.
Grinch, I need to send you that new token we
Oh,
made you,
shit.
if you're interested.
Huh? Oh yes.
I'm all pink. Yay.
Addicted.
Manly color.
Look at that
Oh.
nice color pattern composition of the party. Tack.
I'm feeling fear.
Got
I'm
green,
feeling.
pink,
Put Falcon
blue.
over by me. She was supposed to be in front.
We got
Oh.
Oh,
No.
it's,
Yeah, which
it's
way are
up
we
or
going?
down
Oh
front?
yeah.
Up is. I thought up was. I don't
Maeve,
know.
what did you get on your strength?
Oh shoot, that's right. Oh wow. Okay. 17.
Ooh.
Okay, so currently you see Mavrin. Her body is completely being tangled by a long brown tail. She is grappled currently. Does that work? No, it doesn't. Okay. Let me get. Everyone has rolled initiative, correct?
I believe so.
Yes.
Is up or down front?
Yeah, which way were we walking? Towards the bottom or top?
1 second. You were walking towards this way.
I didn't see her
Ooh.
ping. Was it down?
I didn't
Yes, down is where she was pinging to.
Okay.
see. We're going that way.
Where's my initiative? Oh. Okay. There we go.
Nice.
Why is it only the two of you?
Because okay, I'll try my best. So for everyone to get the turn order correct, click on your token right now just to select it, and then on your character
Gallery.
sheet, edit, and and then you can modify the number by clicking on the actual turn order.
Yep. I'm on a 6.
Okay, I fucked something up. I click on my character sheet.
Mm-hmm.
I have my I clicked on my token
Hmm.
and I rolled the initiative, and it's still not showing.
Did you click your token right now?
Yeah, I just re-clicked on it,
Hmm. If you
and
reroll,
oh, there it goes.
there
Okay.
you go.
All right, and I originally rolled a 18, so I'm going to adjust that.
There you go. And
Perfect.
is it everyone? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
We're missing Drench.
I don't know.
Drench. Oh, well, Lawson, on roll 20. Not
Yes.
not the other one. Click on your token.
Yes.
Open your character sheet in journal. Just double click on it.
Okay.
Is it open?
Oh, there we
There
go.
you go.
And then
So
how
now
do you edit it? Oh, that's
you
how.
just click on the number, yeah.
Oops.
Could be Gucci.
Thank you.
Oh, ooh.
Tech support Brandon.
Yippee!
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 So, Maven, what's your dexterity?
18.
Yeah. So you go first.
Okay.
So you are currently grappled.
Yeah. What can I do to try and get out of this grapple? Can I, like, do I
You can
have
make a
access?
conte-
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
So to get out of a grapple, you can make a contested strength check. So basically, just make another strength check to see if you can break out of that grapple.
Okay. While I am grappled, am I able to move any limbs, or am I completely immobilized?
Well, that would be restrained grapple.
Like, would I theoretically
Sure.
be able to stab something?
Good question.
Yes, it will be at disadvantage.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, disadvantage.
For grappled? I thought that was
Uh,
restrained.
No, that's restrained, so she just
Yeah.
can't move. She can still attack
Yeah.
normally.
Okay.
You can't move,
Yeah.
you can attack normally, yeah.
Then I'm going to try to attack. Let's see. 8. I'm going to be using my bronze dagger.
Okay.
What's my attack? Oh. Does a 15 hit?
Hmm.
Does a 15
That
hit?
is its,
Oh, sorry.
that is its armor class. Yes.
Yes. Okay. Great. Awesome. Minor win. Then. Sorry, I was not expecting to go first.
I think you can sneak attack too.
Can I if I'm grappled? Really? I guess. Yeah. Okay. 3. 4. 5. Sorry. It's been a while since I fought. So they're gonna take 5 damage plus sneak attack, which would be 1, 10, 13 damage. So 13 plus, what did I say? 5? No. Yes, 13 plus 5, so that's something. 18 damage. And yeah. That's with my bronze dagger.
Okay.
And
Great. That's
all.
good. And one second. Let me just assign colors. Okay. Assign This
Oh.
is
That's not good.
I don't like that they have colors. I don't like that there's so many. They have to differentiate with colors.
Different colors means more than one.
How much damage did you? She's out already? Nice.
Yeah, I did 18 damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh wait, so she's dead. Then I'm gonna try and go back to the group.
Well, I didn't.
Oh, no.
I did not say that she's.
Oh,
dead,
she's
too,
crossed
but-
out. So I
Oh
was
yeah,
like,
we got
got excited.
our bad. Our
She's
bad.
crossed out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's got a red X
I
over
thought I
her.
just changed her to green.
Oh, now she's fine.
There.
Cool. She lives.
Damn,
It's
got
not
my hopes up.
Unfortunate.
This could be another turned villager. This could be another citizen.
I'ma kill anyways.
Bruh! Bruh!
My life or theirs.
I hate math. I hate math. I hate math.
I feel that so bad.
I started just getting a calculator up so I don't have to count on my fingers like a child anymore.
5, 8.
I
That's what
feel
took
you.
me
I
so
had to
long.
count out. I had to count out like $30 in
got it.
quarters yesterday.
Oh.
You are still grappled. So
Yikes.
so with that, you do a lot of damage though, so that's a win. So that's your action. Nothing else.
That'll be it.
Okay. So now it is the siren's turn. Kadani, from behind you, another siren leaps out of the water and is going to attempt to grapple you. So I'm going to need you to make a strength check.
See? Ah! Alright, +0. Let's try this. Come on. Shit! I got a natural 20!
Let's
go.
You're good. So it flies over your head and it misses. However, because it missed you with the ability that this allows them to do, you now have an attack of opportunity with advantage.
Ooh, yes. So Kadani is going to use the Chaos Blade, and she is going to roll for attack. And she got a, let's be, with advantage. So let me roll that again. Okay, so it's gonna be a 12 to hit.
That does not hit, unfortunately.
Damn it. Okay.
Oh shit, where's the princess?
Oh,
I did not put her token down.
Okay, you scared me.
She on her own. She came by her own free will.
So with that, this other siren is going to do the same thing to you, Tonji.
No.
Make a strength check, please.
I'm the escapee. I can also use acrobatics. Is that correct? Someone who knows. I can use
I
athletics
believe
or
for
acrobatics.
it's dexterity or strength. So yeah, I guess when it comes to grapple.
Something above a 2. Oh my god, 15.
So you it unbeknownst to you. So you also feel the slippery, scaly skin of the siren wrap her tail around you and also drag you down on the water. And I'm gonna need you to make another strength check for me. So now you are grappled.
Okay. Is this another grapple check or is this one strength? Like, is this something
Check.
different?
No, this is just a strength check.
Sorry to ask one more question. Is it a check or a saving throw?
It's a check.
Okay, thank you. 17.
Okay, with their 17. So, this creature wraps its tail around you and kind of like a boa constrictor, she starts to tighten around your body. And you feel your ribs kind of caving in and your windpipe kind of closing. With this, you immediately start to suffocate. So that means you survive rounds equal to 1 plus your constitution modifier.
Okay.
But you are grappled, so you're able to, try and make the strength or dexterity to get out of the grapple.
I've got one
but
round.
You are now yes. So, and then you drop to 0 hit points. Start making death saving throws. The one that Maven hit is pretty much on their deathbed currently, but So yes. Your constitution modifier is 0.
It's 1.
So 1 plus your constitution, so that's 2 rounds.
Okay.
Did you
So
say?
you have 2 rounds, not 1.
Did you say Tenji's at 0 HP right now?
No.
No,
If,
no.
if I can't escape
Oh
in
my
2
God.
rounds, if I can't
Okay.
escape in 2 rounds, I go straight to 0.
Oh, gotcha.
Yes.
Because he got dragged under, right?
He didn't get dragged under because I guess technically with water walk it's still like solid ground, but
No.
the siren is underwater, so it's like
It's
You
like
can choose
putting-
with water
Oh,
walk,
gotcha,
right?
gotcha.
It's it's like a choice, but if you're underwater, it brings you up 60 feet per round. So you can kind
yeah,
of
so
swim, I
you're
guess.
still above. It's like the strangest sight. Like you're still on like the surface of the water, but her tail is wrapped around you and she's under like as constricting you still.
You have
Okay.
you have a very strong life jacket on your feet, basically, and well, on all
Same
of you. But
thing with Maven. Yeah, same thing with Maven.
I mean,
Maven
if
is
I-
still above the water, but she's just being constricted currently or grappled.
Constricted because they're pulling down and we're stuck on the water.
Yeah, so that second check that I made you do was to
Uh-huh.
see if you could stop the suffocation.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I made also Kadani roll twice, because if you were to succeed that second strength check, then they would have failed that suffocation check. Then you're just grappled. You're not suffocated.
Okay.
That's how it works. Okay, and that is the siren's turn. I'm going to put in the princess while Matthew, you can take your turn.
If possible, and that's up to you, could we have the siren's turn in the initiative?
Oh yeah.
I honestly don't know how to do that, but they are after Maven.
Okay, they're after Maven.
Okay.
That's fine.
And I don't have like the tokens in there for,
Okay.
monster.
No problem. Also, if you want to deal easier with HP, that's just you can, if you click on their token, there's like 3 bubble that pop in. You can put their HP there and just do minus a number, and it's gonna automatically remove it.
I mean, I got it.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know. I wasn't sure. All right.
you're
In that case, Matthew will see that Tenji is being grappled. Well, Maven and Tenji are in big trouble. Matthew will leave his torch right here, so just drop it on the rock here, so like it keeps lights on. And he's gonna quickly kind of blitz a little bit. So he's gonna attack her with his rapier, and he'll be doing a disarming. Well, actually, maybe. So, disarming attack. Where is it? Hello, maneuver. So disarming attack. When it's the creature, you can expend one superior scissor to attempt to disarm the target for it to drop one item of your choice that it's holding. Would you say that it would work on Maverin or Tingy as they are being grappled, as they are being held.
Well, that's usually an inanimate like weapon or like item,
Yeah,
not a
sounds good.
creature. So if it applied to creatures as well, it would have specified creatures.
Gotcha. Okay, sounds good. No worry then. Okay. That case, seeing that this one is a little bit more hurt, he'll focus on this one instead, and he's gonna take one attack against it. That's a 12 for a plus 7, so 19.
Yep, that hits.
Sounds good. I need a D8. And Flame Tongue is... Jesus, a lot of damage. I'll need some dice. Oh, jeez. That's gonna be... Sorry. So, 7 fire damage from the Flame Tongue. And the piercing damage is gonna be 7 plus 6, which is 13. 13 piercing and then 7 fire damage against this one here.
What's 7 halved? 4? 3?
Huh?
4? What's 7 halved? 4? 3?
It's rounded up or down.
Rounded up or down, it's
That's-
gonna be 4 or 3 basically, depending if you round.
It doesn't really matter. Because that siren is now dead. And Magrin, you are no longer grappled.
May's gonna give him a
You-
little nod of thanks.
You'll help her get up, like just grabbing her by the shoulder, making her she stand on her feet back, and he'll blitz immediately towards this one, and he'll do a bonus action martial arts, basically punching the tail that is that Tenjing is being held on, basically. So
Okay.
that's an 8 for a total of 7, so 15.
That is the direct course.
Alright. That's gonna be a D4. So that's 2 plus plus 4, so 6 bludgeoning damage.
So that's 3.
And that I don't remember. We don't use flanking, correct? I think, or do we?
We do.
Yes, I did
Oh,
put it in.
Yeah,
the-
like,
Gotcha. Sorry.
But you are not. You are not between.
Yeah, no, I
Creature.
was just I was wondering because if so, I would reposition.
she's
I would...
below.
Oh, she's below, right? Never mind.
Yeah.
She's below, so yeah. Okay.
We're on a vertical map too.
In that case, he'll place himself right here, I think. Just passing from tack, 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 as he slashed. Not he slashed, but he punched through his movement. And that's gonna be his turn.
Okay. So now it is Kadani's turn.
Alrighty, seeing that it seems that they've got that over there, Kadani is going to move down, just get closer to the rock area here, and she is going to take a swing at the siren down there that had tried to attack her previously. With the Chaos Blade again. Why does that keep disappearing? Alright, so we're gonna try the Chaos Blade. 17?
Yep, that hits.
Yeah! Alright, so we are gonna do, it's a 1d6 plus There we go. Cool. So it's going to be 11 piercing damage, 5 fire damage, and the target loses 2 points of dexterity.
So that's 16?
Yeah, 16
No.
damage.
Yeah, 16 damage. Okay. It is not looking very good. And then it loses 2 points of dexterity.
Yes, 2 points of dexterity.
Okay. That is your turn.
Yep, that is my turn.
Okay. Okay. Good.
Fuck. This is the closest one, right?
Yeah, I mean, they're both equidistant, I would say.
Okay. I'm a scoot right here, and just gonna start two-handed swinging. Or
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that hits.
don't count that rage. I didn't rage. 5. Still. Wait, what am I doing? Is it still breathing?
Yes, it is. Barely, but yes.
Okay, one more. Extra attack. 11.
Yep, it's gone.
Oh. Pleasant surprise. Just patting Kadani on the shoulder like, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm great.
Okay, I want to get the fuck off this water.
Tanjiro. You're still currently grappled and suffocating.
Right, so it's not the grapple that's killing me, it's the suffocating. What save is that?
So you would need to make another strength to get out of the suffocating. Or you could attack it. And
Is it an action to make a save?
is it an action to what?
To make the save.
To make
try
a
it.
check? It's a strength check.
Okay, well then. Okay.
No,
Yeah?
no, not an action.
No, if it's an action, that's fine. It's a check. I fiddle up in my brain. Yeah, he's just choking, suffocating, starting to turn purple, and going to turn the hilt around and turn the sunblade back on against whatever is below him. So this is not the Bone Stagger, because I can't access that right now, I imagine. 26.
Yep, that definitely hits.
Okay. 16 damage.
Alrighty. It's a good hit. Good hit.
He's ignites it, still being
What
choked.
type of damage is it?
This
it's
is radiant.
piercing, right? Radiant. Okay, great.
Going to turn it back off, and then going to turn it back on again. 15 to hit. And
That does hit, yes.
11 damage. This one I will, if it, is it still standing?
11 damage, yes, but barely.
As I feel it just still pulling on me and hoping it's loosening, I will add Fury of the Small to it for another 3.
It lets go, but it is very hurt. Let's go with you
As-
completely. Yeah.
Okay, so is it alive as I get up, pushing away from it?
Yeah, it's alive, but it's just, it's very, very hurt.
I'm not gonna attack it. I'm going to stand up and move towards the rock and kind of fall back and turn and see and Drench's turn.
Okay, Drench, it's your turn. Siren has not really moved.
Well, that makes me a little conflicted on whether I should just try and kill this or not. Seeing Tanji back away, I'm just gonna kind of turn my head towards it. Yeah. And I'm going to try to like kind of reach my hand into the water and try and stick my head down and try and bite at it. This creature.
Sure.
But I'm not just gonna use normal bite. I'm gonna try and do an inflict wounds as I
Wait, you moved
bite
away.
towards it.
Tanji? I'm so sorry. You moved away from the siren.
I did, so if it wants to provoke,
Attack of opportunity. Yes,
I
my
don't
bad.
have mobile.
Sorry.
Yep.
Does a 16 hit?
As I push up, I'm trying to pull my shield up for whatever attack and just misses. I'm at 18 right now.
Okay, great. So now Dawson, my bad.
You're good.
Continue.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and bite at it with inflict wounds to try and just like you watch as like the outside of it, like his lips and his teeth kind of darken as he reaches towards it with his mouth and like chomps at it. Where's inflict wounds? There it is. Plus 8 to hit, so that's 18 to hit.
That definitely hits. Yep.
Okie dokie. That will do 14 points of necrotic damage.
And it's gone. From this action, 2 more have emerged from farther distance.
Oh boy.
Is that your turn?
Sorry, I thought that was yeah, that'll be my turn. I don't think I have any bonus actions still.
That's Maven.
Okay. Maeve's gonna get up close and personal here with the siren. And she's gonna go to attack with her bronze dagger. And that has advantage, correct? On attack rolls? Is that how it goes?
For what?
With the bronze dagger?
Not advantage, it does double damage.
Oh, double
Yeah,
damage.
vulnerable.
Oh.
Mhm.
Oh, I did not real. Oh, damn. Okay. So. Does 17 hits, right?
Yes. It
Okie dokie. 2, 3, 4, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. So that would be 34 damage, because it's 17 normally, so that would be double 34. Is it still standing or swimming?
No.
Okay. Then I will save my bonus action.
Call. Me forgetting the Me forgetting. Okay. So,
And that's it for me. Yeah.
okay, so now it is the siren's turn. This green one over here, who has emerged, has kind of perched itself onto a rock, and it's going to start crying. I need everybody to make a, like, as a very, like, visceral wailing, a wisdom saving throw for me.
Okay.
With
and,
advantage if you have your earplugs in.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Burp.
I do.
I forgot to do that.
I got a dirty 20.
11 with advantage.
16 with advantage.
24.
26.
Wouldn't
So anyone
Which
who
touch
did
me a
not,
tree.
anyone who did not make the 14 DC, you're fine. It's just quite annoying. It's like hearing a baby cry for hours. But Falcon and the princess, this crying in your head was really irritating and annoying. But then it starts becoming more of a lilt, and it's compelling you to move forward towards this creature. So yes. This purple one over here that has emerged is going to swim to Kadani. And it is going to claw at you twice.
Damn.
Does an 18 hit?
Oh, yeah.
Does a 15 hit?
Yes.
Okay, so with that, you are going to take 1d4 slashing, which is 5, and there's a little extra in there.
Uh-oh.
As a bonus action, it's going to use its siren venom.
What?
So that's another 1d4 poison damage. That's 4 points of poison damage extra to you. So that's 1 hit. And I lost my d4, and it's gone forever.
The road before.
No.
Lost at sea.
R.I.P. Brave Sailor. R.I.P.
That's another 5 slashing to you, and then it's only 1 bonus action for the siren venom, so that's it. So that is all the damage that you take from that siren.
I would like to do as my reaction and do Hellish Rebuke.
Yeah.
So a creature must make a dexterity saving throw. And that is against a 14.
Okay. Natural 13.
Ah, shit. Then it's still going to take half as much damage, but it's a 2d10. So let me roll a 2d10. So they're going to take 19 halved. What is that if it's an odd? Is it round down? Or
Traditionally down, but it's up to the DM.
Round up.
round up? Okay, so that is
Yeah,
going to be
you can
10
round.
damage then.
Let's
Almost max. Jesus.
Okay. So that is the siren's turn. So now it's Matthew.
Sorry. The eepiness caught me. He's gonna do a little dash right here to reach the pound. So that's 30 feet of movement. Just attack, and he's gonna swing. Is she in range? I assume she's in the water, but oh wait, no, she
Yeah,
is.
she's yeah.
Yeah, I'm stupid. Never mind. So yeah, just one attack. That's cock.
Okay.
That's 9, so I doubt that will hit.
It does not hit.
So he'll swing, miss with his weapon, just slashing at the water. But he'll try to retaliate, not retaliate, but give it back with a martial art bonus action unarmed strike. That's gonna be 12 plus 7, so that's 18.
That hits, yes.
Gotcha. So a little bit of a D4. A 2 again. So that is 6 bludgeoning, not magical. That would be his turn.
That's halved with 3. Okay, that's his turn, you said?
Yeah, that would be his turn.
Okay, now it's Kadani.
Alrighty. Let's see. Alright, Kadani is going to take one of her bronze daggers out and is going to basically down on the mermaid with both of her daggers. And that is a 17 to hit.
That does, yes.
Alright, and so that is double because it's the bronze, right?
Yes.
Okay. So that
Stressing
is
out
a
about that D4.
Step on him later. It's gonna hurt.
it is going to be since it's 5 piercing, it's going to be 10 piercing damage. And
Starting to look very hurt. Very hurt.
She's okay. She doesn't need healing. Does anybody? Okay, we're good. Yeah. So that's going to be her turn.
Okay. Falcon, so you are able to pick up another wisdom saving throw to try and see if you can get out of the charmed state that you're in. And if you fail, you have to make your whole movement towards the side.
Okay. 16!
But that does succeed, so you are now no longer charmed.
I'm just. Oh wait, that's my action. Shit, never mind.
Yes. You still have bonus action though, and a move action.
Can I just walk towards this one, and I don't know, fucking growl in her face or something? I'm blowing smoke at this point. I can't do shit.
Are you gonna try to like intimidate or frighten her? Is that what it is?
Open raging?
Bully her.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna scream in their face in rage.
Okay. Cool. Alright. So that would be Tanji's turn now.
Yeah, is anything still both of those fuckers. Okay. I'm going to run along the water this way to this shore, and as I slide up to where Falcon and this one are, I would like to make an attack with a net.
Sure.
That's an 11.
That does not hit.
Throw at the net, and it seems to just miss or slide right off her, and that's all I have for that. I'm going to disengage with my bonus action.
Okay.
Move back, and I am done.
Onto the landing.
Yeah, onto the land more.
Drench.
Is this the only one left that we can see? Is this one right here?
The purple one is also still in this.
Oh, okay. There's two. These. I'm gonna do it again. Wait, let's see. Let me do a thing. 10, 15, 30. Oh, I couldn't reach if I was to go over there. Fudge. Okay. I'm gonna go over to this. Let's go over to this one that's right next to Matthew. I'm gonna try and run up beside him on the water. And I'm going to. As I'm running, I kind of, for a split second, drop down onto all fours and like crawl like 2 or 3 feet and then just keep running. And I'm going to bite at this one again. Or not again. I'm going to bite at this one that is in front of him.
Okay, go ahead.
This is just a normal noms, not anything special. Oof. That is a 9 to
That
hit.
is a hit, unfortunately. You sort of bite down and they dodge. They're very dexterous, these types of sirens.
I'm going to get mad and I'm going to bite again as a bonus action. I'm going to do Hungry Jaws.
Go ahead.
That's an 18 to hit.
And that definitely hits. It shrieks as you bite down.
It's not magical, just normal bite. That's 5 points of damage. And I get 3 temporary hit points for that. Yippee!
Okay.
Yeah,
Through it all, the siren does not break their concentration on the charm of the princess. But is that your turn, Trench? Is that
yeah, that's it.
okay? So now it's the princess's turn to make her saving throw, in which she gets a big fat nat one. love her so much.
Thank you.
She's gonna use her action on all of her movement to just go straight to Siren. So now it is Raven's turn.
Okay. Let me check how far this is.
Raven's the only one before the siren, but all of those people are blocking her from getting to said sign.
I know. Well,
Yeah, that's
Well,
true.
she can
I could
bonus
go there.
action dash.
Yeah, you can dash.
You can bonus action dash.
oh, I could.
Mm.
All right. I'm gonna. Oh, I won't be able to do sneak attack.
If you're going for the purple one, that one's almost dead. And don't you also? I think you can do sneak attack though,
Yeah.
because me and Falcon are there.
You can seek attack if you have
Because-
advantage. Yeah.
Or if
Yeah.
you have an
Thank you.
ally
Oh.
within 5 feet.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
why
of your
am I not-
swashbuckling.
Right. Okay. Cool. So then I'm gonna dash. And I'm gonna try and stab her with that. 23 to hit.
Fuck him up.
Yeah. That,
Um. Uh, 23, 24, 27 damage.
yeah, it's gone. It's completely obliterated. It shrieks as you give it a stab, and it starts to sink down to the bottom of the lake. You see the black ooze coming from its skin.
Well,
His head.
And that is. Actually, I should have some more movement still, shouldn't I? Yeah, I'm good for now. This is where I'm at.
Now it's the Baron's turn. It's going to attempt to grapple the princess because she is charmed at advantage. And definitely does. What, Matthew?
Hmm?
Did you say ugh?
Oh, well, I said fuck. Because she got grappled.
Princess is now grappled and uses bonus action to suffocate at advantage, in which it succeeds. And so, the princess is now currently suffocating. Her constitution. She has 3 rounds of survival. The princess. So you see the siren once again constrict around the princess. Princess gasping for air, clawing at the tail, but to no avail. And that's the siren's turn. So it is now Matthew's turn.
Matthew will move here to get an advantage range for the moment. And he will. Let's see real fast. I did do very little damage to it earlier, so. Let's see. Can't really do disarming, and I assume you can't really prone something that is already in the in the water.
Yeah.
I'll just do a normal attack right now. That's gonna be 13 plus 7, so 19.
That does. Yes.
So that's gonna be first attack. 5, 1, 2. That's gonna be 4, 5, 6, 8 fire damage, and then 8 piercing damage. It is magical. If it help in any way.
Okay, it's looking very, very hurt.
And he'll do a bonus action. Oh, I didn't even roll that. That's gonna be a 17 plus 7, so I'll assume. And that's gonna be just a 3 plus 4, so 7. Bludgeoning, non-magical.
Yep, it's looking very hurt, but it is still up.
It's pretty much the extent of his capability right now. So that's gonna be turn.
Kadani.
After Maeve killed the siren, do you think there is, or do you think that the siren's body is in range of Kadani to grab the siren by the hair and haul its body back up on the rock?
Yeah, you could do that. It's a pretty shallow lake, so if you just reach under, you know.
Okay. Kadani's gonna try to do that before it gets down too far, out of their reach. Because she realizes like Drench probably could swim down that low, but that's what she's thinking of right now, is to grab the siren and pull the body up out of the water. What type of trek do I want to do for that, or is there something that she can
That
do
would
on
be Strength.
Okay. 18.
Yeah, with a little bit more effort than you're probably used to, you're able to, drag the siren up. Getting a good look at it. The grays get even more gray than what you saw on the siren hours ago. Maybe the whites of the eyes are sort of milky. The hair, very strangely smooth and silky and slippery, and just the patches of gills and are just all over. And maybe the mouth is hanging open a little bit.
Gotcha. And that is her action, right?
Yes.
Awesome. That's her turn.
So now it is Falcon's turn.
Okay. So I'm just gonna aside from this one over here, can I look around and see if there's any more lurking under the surface?
Sure, make a perception check.
La-di-da-di-da. 10.
You don't see any movement underneath the water currently. Where you guys aren't moving in this sort of general area, there's no splashing, no changing of the tide under the water, so we don't think so.
Okay. I feel as though I may have wasted rage. But that's okay. It's fine. I'm guessing that one's pretty close to death.
It does look bad.
Okay. I'm just gonna help Kadani with the corpse.
Yeah, absolutely. You completely haul it up onto the stone that you guys are next to right now, getting a good look at it. Very unique looking body, having a sort of longer tail than what you've normally seen on the merfolk or even the siren that you met a few hours ago. Yeah, very much. Bungie.
Looking over, you see the splashing and ending of the fight, where Matthew, Maeve, and Drench are. To take some breaths and look around the area. I want to cast and begin concentration for a while on detect magic.
What's the range on that again?
The range is gonna be within 30 feet.
Yeah, so other than the things that your companions found them, you don't see anything new currently.
It's fine. That's it.
That will keep going, yeah. Okay, so now is Drench's turn.
So this siren is grappling and currently strangling the princess, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Seeing that and just being in its primal state, he's going to try and cast Inflict Wounds again, and he's going to try and reach for the siren's throat and just try and grab her out of it and pull her away from the princess.
You're trying to disrupt the grapple?
No, I'm going to Inflict Wounds and just butt towards her throat.
Sure.
Yeah, you have advantage on the attack.
Advantage? Ooh.
Yes, you do. Yes, you
Thank you for the
are flanking,
advantage.
yes.
Natural 20 for 20.
Oh, yeah. How do you want to do this?
He's just gonna grab, reach down with the hand that's not holding a staff and grab her throat and like just pick her up, and it just squeezes. Black veins of necrotic energies just pulse into her neck and down her shoulders and up into her face, or
It's
their face.
Yeah, so as you kind of grip this siren's throat, it starts to try and claw and pry your hand away from its neck as it like starts to make very disgusting, like gargling, choking sounds. The princess kind of gasps and is torn away as well.
I'll just hold her up for a second and say, "It is your time," and I'll just throw her into the water behind me.
You hear a very loud snap, and you feel it in your hand as well as you before you throw. And that is it. We are no longer in combat.
Upon seeing this brutal and visceral display of execution from Drench, assuming that the charms definitely like somewhat ended at the same time also towards the princess, Matthew, not wanting her to see such gorish stuff, will try to kind of just pull her away at the same time to join back to the group also, with the princess like around him basically.
On her skin as well as Tanji's skin, you see kind of like, you know, the proof of just like the sheer force of these sirens when they did strangle them. And she's, you know, holding her neck. She's, you know, rubbing on her arms and her legs and breathing heavily. As she is being shielded by you. Oh, go ahead.
Beside the suffocation, I don't remember, there was a lot. Does she seem hurt in any other way besides that?
No, just shook him up really.
Is everyone else alright?
All right,
Basically.
here.
Trench is gonna go towards Matthew and kind of inspect him, like seeing if he has any cuts, and then go over and do the same on Maverin.
She's perfectly
Just-
fine.
Same for Matthew.
Since you guys have pulled one out of water, here is what these types of sirens look like in my head.
Ow.
Kadani
Ooh, pretty.
would like to cast Speak with Dead.
I love that spell.
Okay.
Fuck yes.
I dropped the description of it in the chat, by the way.
Yeah, I'm reading it now. Okay, go ahead. As you cast that, you hear a series of cracking bone noises and the twitching of the body until the eyes kind of snap back into its original place and no longer, you know, roll to the back of their head.
Good morning. What is the reason that you were here?
The siren is going to slowly push itself up from the rock and place its like palms into the stone beneath it and kind of hiss at you and go, "To kill, to feed,
Do you know where the Opal Band is?
It starts to chuckle. I know nothing of such things.
Where is your master?
We have no master. We come here of our own, and those who venture are dead.
That's 3. I see typing over in the chat. How
I'm-
many?
I mistyped it. Sorry.
You can technically ask out loud.
Yeah, I could. Definitely. How many other ally do you have within this tunnel?
We are many. Some here, some there. And ever more are we growing.
I have one, but if someone else have,
The only other question I could think to ask is how long has she been a siren? But that's the only thing I can think to ask.
true. I was gonna ask, which path is the less,
I think that might be the best one.
which path
Yeah.
is the less occupied, by your people?
Least or best?
Hmm.
Least or most?
Least.
Okay.
Well,
Least.
keep in mind she can lie to us.
Yeah.
Can she?
Insight this
Yeah.
fucking skull. Yeah.
Oh fuck!
Yeah,
Really?
she doesn't have to be truthful at all.
I forgot about that.
But we can at least do an insight check.
Sure, we can do an inside check. Do you guys want me to ask that or?
I think that might be the best question.
Okay, so, which path forward is the least occupied by your people?
Those who come here go where we cannot go. That way. She points where you guys were going.
And that's the 5th question, so.
Bell out.
Was there an? Oh wait, no. Did we already do an insight?
Now we can can we roll an insight on that one, Mia?
Yeah, how she answered that last question, yeah.
I'll do one.
12.
12 or 2. But with a bonus, let me check. 12, 12, 12. It's 14 total.
You both get the sense that she wasn't too focused on answering your questions, as she was like trying to figure out how to like attack both of you. But nonetheless, she like seemed to just answer your question. Answered it how she answers it.
Alright.
Well. Let's press forward then.
Dare I ask if we should collect any sort of sample from her to bring back?
Might be a good idea at least.
Perhaps best in Trench's hands.
He turns back around, licking his lips from the gore from.
Is the princess still with her eyes averted?
Oh, Matthew will be covering her eyes, as said, protecting the youth.
Not to eat, to bring back.
For study.
Study.
Very well. I'll pull out the dagger from the side of his belt.
I'm still having difficulty with the fact that these were people.
Potentially.
They could have been down here for a while.
Well, Until today, we only knew that our own people, my people, merfolk, turn. So, that all.
I'm sorry, Princess.
Can we look to see if there's any identifying anything on the sirens we killed, like any sort of jewelry or anything we could use to cross-check who they might be when we get back?
Or you can make an investigation check.
Of course I can. I can do that. I can. No.
Are you trying to search the body that Drench is currently
Oh,
trying to find a sample from?
Just looking around all the bodies to see if there's anything, but I rolled a 6. No, sorry, 7.
Well, not that you can see, it seems to just be skin and scale. Nothing else. And Drench, to get a sample, you can also make an investigation if you want to find something specific.
After you're done sampling, we should hurry while I have spell up.
And
Indeed.
Kadani is also going to gesture to Matthew to kind of, let's maybe lead the princess away from the bodies.
I like to imagine that Matthew asked, even while she was talking, he still had his finger, his hand over her
covering
face.
your eyes.
Yeah, this whole time.
What'd you get for your investigation, Drench?
10.
Okay. Like again, you see skin and scale, teeth and nails. You can grab a tooth or a nail if you'd like, or a scale.
Yeah, I was thinking he's gonna take his knife and just kind of like, not the entire body, but just the section of the tail, just kind of skin, and take a small section of scales. Would this work?
Falcon will lean over.
Sorry, what were you gonna say?
No, you go.
No, I was just asking if that was gonna work.
Yeah, no, that works.
She'll lean over to you and be like, "Do you want the head? I have a big axe."
I do not need it. We can let them rest. Do we need this body anymore?
No.
Do we just leave them here? I mean, they were people once.
I have a spell that I wanted to try. Hold on.
And that we have the time.
Sailor's
and
burial.
leisurely.
Put him in the water.
Yeah. And Kadani
I
is
will.
gonna push
Sorry. Go
the
ahead.
body that we're talking. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was just gonna take a tooth from one of them.
Yeah, go ahead. No problem.
Matthew would start burying the princess a little bit further, not too far away to make people to be out of sight, but just out of the very loud sound of skinning.
I'm not doing the whole body, just a small section.
That's still pretty
Still-
hearable.
That's a little gruesome.
I don't know. She has a tail the same way.
Skinning doesn't make that much noise.
Yeah, I got a sharp knife.
I can.
Still,
I don't know, Mike. I don't know,
It's a
Michael.
little squelchy.
I don't know.
No. No, not a
There's
skin.
still enough
Not
noise
good.
in the cave. Everything echoes.
Yeah. You're
Kadani
aware.
takes the body in the water.
Yeah. I was
And
worried.
Maeve's gonna help.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know about skinning a fish, but skinning a deer does not take that much sound. I mean, the most you're gonna get is the hacking of bone.
Speaking of echo, you hear another cry. Just behind you.
No.
Fuck
And the princess
off.
starts to run towards the destination
What?
with Matthew to where you
What?
guys are supposed to go. She's gonna
Wait,
run
huh?
in that direction.
Repeat that. Who's running?
The
The
princess.
princess is just fast walking.
Was
In
I
that
able to hold her?
Yeah, she
Uh,
just doesn't want to be there anymore.
Yeah, she's going
Exactly, I
away
don't blame
from the
her.
crying
Yeah.
in the direction we're supposed to go away
Yeah,
from
I'm
the
going
crying.
with Greg.
oh,
Yeah.
right. No, okay, never mind. Sorry, I
Wait,
thought
yeah.
So the crying's coming
Kadani-
from where we're trying to go?
No, from behind.
Behind
from
us.
Oh, okay,
behind.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. Matthew will follow in her step, making sure that she's
Going with those two.
close from to him.
Yeah, Kadani's already kicked the body in the water and she is following after. Like she is booking it. Like let's
Look at what
fucking
we can,
go.
people.
Maeve's very gently
Running.
laying the body in the water and will probably be last to go.
So, as you guys travel further, it's the same sort of structures as you've been traveling. No more water this time, though. Seems as though the siren's words are shown to be true. With them being unable to travel on water. And along the way, you hear a voice coming from Maven's pocket, saying, "Hey, Maeve. Sorry. Yeah, it took a while, but Melinda Cartwright, human girl, 14, daughter of a cobbler, taken Ruration May. About to go into university. Why do you ask?"
Damn. I can't respond, can I?
You cannot.
Damn! Alright.
Then the princess is going to go. The merfolk, my people, say that once a merfolk is turned into a siren, they are no longer the person that they were before, but I guess that's not true anymore.
What did you say, Dean?
I guess that's not true anymore. She's just walking as she's saying this. And as you go, just continue to go down this corridor, eventually you turn a corner. And a brighter light is starting to be shown, a natural light is starting to be shown. At the end of it, you come out of the sort of mouth, and you're met by about 10 feet of ground before there is a massive chasm that goes on for the stars know how long, how deep it goes. And this chasm continues in a sort of massive, like, circular donut shape. And in the middle of that is a circular stone platform that seems to be around about the same height that you guys are at right now. That's about 60 feet away from you. And on that little island of stone, there is a pedestal. And glowing, perched right on top, is the opal band.
That's
Nice.
lovely. That's cute.
And that's where we're gonna end.
Lovely.
Feels too easy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just sitting on
I
the
don't know.
pedestal. That's
Yeah, but how the hell do we get to it? We have
Oh,
to crack that other
yeah.
part of the puzzle.
yeah.
We'll
That
figure
was
it out.
Yeah.
Just check
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Chuck Taji.
Chuck him. Exactly.
Yeah.
I like that
He's
idea.
light. He's light. Or, well, he got a new dragon. He can just chuck it.
That
Yeah,
fu-
that was
no,
great, by the
I
way.
left him on the ship.
You left it on the ship?
You think
Left it hidden in the box on the ship with food. I'm not taking. You want me to bring that little baby in this sea cave? Fuck you.
You brought him
Are you
into
going-
the
Right.
sea
Are
in the
you going
first
to
place.
leave it to the wrath of what was it, Sweetie?
Yeah, great parenting, Danji.
I hid.
I love that our one actual parent is the worst in-game parent.
What?
Oh,
What do you mean?
He abandoned his newborn child on the
You
ship.
abandoned his boy.
What?
Okay, you do realize there's an actual father in the game. You mean actual? Okay.
Like
You mean
in our
IRL.
group,
That's what you
yeah,
mean. That's what you
yeah,
mean.
IRL.
IRL.
Yeah,
Okay.
unless anyone else has like a
Confused
secret baby.
fuck.
it's the opal.
Hell no.
Oh, man.
Wait, were you referring to Michael or Matthew?
No, Michael. He's our actual
Oh,
real
okay.
life dad. Unless you have a child,
Not that I know of.
I'm
Well,
gonna leave it there.
guys,
Could be possible.
I hope you guys liked that session. I hope the combat was a
Oh,
little
yes.
better.
Love it.
Yeah,
Love
it
that
was
too.
pretty
I loved it.
balanced.
Good.
Yeah.
Very good.